Hi everyone, we begin with a tornado warning that has been issued for Palo Pinto County. All quiet here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, but off to the west as we zoom into Palo Pinto County, we have a thunderstorm that's showing some low-level rotation right now. So tornado warning in effect for Palo Pinto County until 6:30 tonight. You can see a little hook that we have right here on this thunderstorm. Let's zoom in a little bit more. So this is south of 180. It's north of I-20. It's just off to the northeast of Strawn right now, just north of Gordon. Pretty decent little hook on this this thunderstorm that we're watching right now in Palo Pinto County. This is the Brazos River here, but so it's south of the river right now, but a tornado warning in effect for Palo Pinto County. Let's turn on the velocity data and I can show you just exactly where this rotation is taking place. It's right here around the hook that you see on this, and it's been pulsing up and pulsing down right there. Now let's put the reflectivity back on. So that's our rotation. That's just to the north of Gordon right now. A fairly unpopulated area, but certainly not too far to the west of Fort Worth right now. But there's the tornado warning. We'll zoom out just a little bit. We'll put a track that storm off to the northeast at about 30 to 35 miles an hour. This tornado warning does go for another 30 minutes. It's a fairly short tornado warning. It'll arrive in Lone Camp at 6:04, so just a couple of minutes. If it holds together, it'll be near Mineral Wells at 6:28, and if it continues to hold together, Grayford at about 6:36. So that's the latest right now on that storm. I don't have any tower cams that are out in that area as I look at all my cameras here off to my right. Our Weatherford camera is showing partly cloudy skies. So let's widen this out just a little bit and let me show folks, just give you just a little bit of perspective on this tornado warning storm in Palo Pinto County until 6:30. So this is the line of storms right now. They're moving the whole line. These individual storms are racing off to the northeast at about 30 to 35 miles an hour. The whole line is marching to the east at about 30 miles an hour. So it'll be around Weatherford in about 1 hour. That's at 7 o'clock. That puts it in Fort Worth at about 8 o'clock tonight, and in Dallas at about 10 o'clock, about 9 o'clock tonight. So that will be the progression of these storms. Weatherford in about 1 hour at 7, Fort Worth about 8, Dallas about 9, and then all these storms should be east of the Metroplex. At least the leading edge of the storm should be east of the Metroplex around, let's call it 11-ish tonight, okay? About 11 o'clock tonight, maybe a little bit earlier as they continue to, their forward speed has moved up just a little bit. So that's the only thunderstorm that we have right now that is severe, and it's a tornado warning storm. It's Palo Pinto County. It's north of I-20. It is north of Gordon. It's to the northeast of Strawn right now. Let's widen out even a little bit more because that's the only thunderstorm that's severe at this moment. We have a scattering of thunderstorms across Cook County, Montague County, into Jack County, Palo Pinto County. Now let's put the timing maps on just to walk everyone through the latest timing. Right now it's 6:02. You can see this is the latest data that we have right now. And I do want to also share some more information. We're also looking at some very heavy rain. We had anywhere from 1 to 2 inches of rain this morning across North Texas. We could pick up another 1 to 2 with some isolated areas picking up even more than that. So flooding will become a concern. We do have a flood watch in effect for North Texas. That's the bad news. The good news is these storms are moving along really quickly, moving off to the east at 30, 35 miles an hour. They may increase their forward speed by maybe up to 40 miles an hour. That's what you like to see. That will limit any potential flooding across the area because if the storm sits in place, of course, it's going to dump some heavy rain. Right now, we're not seeing that taking place. But there we are at 7 o'clock tonight. There's the radar. Activity in Fort Worth, 7, 8 o'clock tonight. This may be a little slower than what we're seeing right now, but exiting the Metroplex by about 11-ish or so tonight, and still raining though in Dallas-Fort Worth on the backside, but the leading edge is where the severe weather concern comes into play. So let me show you the severe thunderstorm watch. That severe thunderstorm watch, it includes a big chunk, not all of the Metroplex. Collin County, you're not under that, but a severe thunderstorm watch until midnight tonight. Across North Texas. I'm just trying to see if we have some new data that's coming in as well. And then we also have the flash flood watch that's in effect. That flash flood watch is in effect. Do we have that? Can we put that up? Flash flood watch is in effect. Now it actually goes into place at 7 o'clock tonight. So it's this evening right through tomorrow morning. So some serious thunderstorms off to the west right now, just really producing a lot of rain and a lot of lightning. But let's go back one more time before we go to Chris and Cynthia for an update on the day's news. I do want to show you that we do have a tornado warned storm in Palo Pinto County. It's north of I-20. It's to the northeast of Strawn. It's north of Gordon. Pretty decently defined hook right now with this. Not as well defined as it was about 5 minutes ago or even a couple of moments ago. But right now, here's the Brazos River. There's the thunderstorm. Probably seeing also some quarter-size hail with this thunderstorm, at least some nickel-size hail with this thunderstorm. I'm having no reports that anything has touched down, but I do want you to know until 6:30 in Palo Pinto County, that is about 2 hours, as this storm will arrive in Fort Worth in about 2 hours, but this storm is probably about 45 miles to the west of Fort Worth, okay? It's to the north of I-20, but a tornado warned storm for Palo Pinto County until 6:30. I'll be back in a few minutes and I'll have another update. Chris, Cynthia, back to you for now.
All right, our thanks to you, Pete. And